Mr. Speaker, I stand here to support the motion for the impeachment of Her Excellency Dr. Eric Mutai. Mr. Speaker, I can recall very well that in the year 2022, somewhere September 9th, Mr. Speaker, I took a Bible to swear clearly that I will take the responsibility of this county seriously and to prevent anything that can actually hinder progress of our county. Mr. Speaker, I want to start very well that the move of the motion has put it very clear that there has been a lot of failures or actually interference causing to loss of several funds. Mr. Speaker, number one, I want to start by bringing to attention of our members that Kericho County Violation Rule, Mr. Speaker, Act 2019, which I participated very well, Mr. Speaker, and this violation rule, Mr. Speaker, ought to have given us 1.2 million. I want to say there has been a lot of money that has been collected, Mr. Speaker, and nothing has been forthcoming to our county. Precisely, Mr. Speaker, that in the collection of our money, Mr. Speaker, I undertook myself personally as an MCA representing the good people of Seretut, Mr. Speaker. I want to state that very clearly. I undertook an exercise personally because there has been a lot of privileges of our county funds. Mr. Speaker, I one day took a gumboot, I took my jacket, I wore a cape, I went to Kapkelek Market, Mr. Speaker, just to ascertain whether there has been privileges in Kapkelek. Mr. Speaker, I want to put this one on record, that I personally, Kapkelek Market has been collecting or there has been remitting 2,000 shillings every Sunday, but they are collecting more than that, Mr. Speaker. The reason why I want to stand to be counted, and I'll remain very firm, Mr. Speaker, is to support that there should be no privileges in our county. Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm that that day, when I went there at about 11 a.m., Mr. Speaker, with the assistance of our county director, which was present, Mr. Speaker, the county revenue officers, Mr. Speaker, and my own young thugs, Mr. Speaker, because we wanted to know probably what are these ways that we have always been using the funds, Mr. Speaker, are ascertained, and I want to confirm very clearly that exactly when I appeared there at 11 a.m., I stayed there up to 3 p.m. Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm before everybody and the media that, Mr. Speaker, at 3 p.m. we had collected 22,000 and 70 shillings on top. Mr. Speaker, we've been losing a lot of funds, and I want to confirm this is very serious. We don't stand very firm with members with the Speaker, then we are doomed. And our people have always been asking us about where medicine, where there's no medicine in hospitals. Yeah? Our hospitals are dry, and our people have been on us every now and then, Mr. Speaker. I want to start to be counted that if I had gone there, Mr. Speaker, on that Sunday, if I had gone there at about 7 a.m. and out at about 4, I'm very sure that we were going to collect over 50,000 in that Sunday. So, Mr. Speaker, that is an example which I affirmed myself. And we can confirm by downloading M-Pesa statements there in the revenue that we collected 22,000 and something on top. But they have been remitting 2,000 shillings. Mr. Speaker, I cannot sit down and watch the funds that are supposed to come back later and assist us build the roads, give us the medicine, assist our people build the dispensaries, build tea buying centers, and everything that is going to be that is of good importance to our people. Mr. Speaker, I want to be counted, and I will stand very firm that at no point will I watch our money being misused, being eaten, being taken away while there are no medicine in our hospitals. Mr. Speaker, I am very serious with this, and I will not take any minute in backtracking what I've said. Number two, Mr. Speaker, I want also to quote that the other day we received a report from the Controller of Budget, that is 2023. Mr. Speaker, I want to bring to attention of members that when we received the report from Controller of Budget, it says that Kabianga Tea Farm, that is over 400 acres of tea, as we speak, Mr. Speaker, the money that we are supposed to be receiving as a county was not even reported. So definitely zero returns. So, Mr. Speaker, this is very serious. How can 400 acres of tea not even produce even a shilling? Which world are we? Mr. Speaker, we have tea. I have 2 acres of tea in my home, and I get a lot of money. How can the 400 acres of tea not even give us even a line item? You can imagine, Mr. Speaker, I was surprised that in the report, Kabianga Tea Farm, even the line item itself was not even given out. It is very shameful, Mr. Speaker. It wasn't captured. So where is the money for Kabianga Tea Farm? Mr. Speaker, we need to call a spade, but not a bush rule. That one I'll stand very firm. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm that among the people that generated the valuation drone, it is called Kericho County Rating Act of 2019. We sat here, I was among the members who sat in the last committee, in the last parliament. And I can confirm very clearly, and it's very, I'm very lucky that, Mr. Speaker, I'm the only one who came back for the members who were there, that parliament. I want to confirm that when we sat, we prepared a comprehensive document that actually would have given this county over 1.2 billion. If we just sit down and watch what we call, there's nothing that has been enacted, has been it's been existence, so not implementation. Mr. Speaker, if we are going to see like this and see nothing being implemented, then we are losing a lot of money. You can imagine, Mr. Speaker, if I can remember very well, like for the case of Homa Bay. Mr. Speaker, it's good to tell our people very clearly. Homa Bay doesn't grow tea. They can only do what we call fishing. That is in the lake. But, Mr. Speaker, they are collecting over 1 billion. As in Kericho, we have tea, we have factories, we have coffee, we have lands, plots. Mr. Speaker, I think it's high time that we tell ourselves the naked truth. How can we be getting 359 million? How on this earth? When we have everything. Factories here, we have steel factory, we have cement factory, we have several 2 factories, Mr. Speaker. We are not collecting. There are a lot of vehicles that are applying everywhere, collecting teas across the county. But we are not getting the value for money. Where is this money that they are saying they are collecting? Lastly, Mr. Speaker, what pains me a lot was swapping the swaps. They have been swapping these the single business permits. How can you swap a single business permit? The other day, Mr. Speaker, as I was walking, taking tea somewhere in town here, I just saw somewhere hanged a single business permit, Mr. Speaker, that reads Kericho East, while Kericho East ends at Brook, but it is here in this town. I have to that effect, and I can produce very well. How can it end here, Mr. Speaker? You know, these people are trying to swap. You know, our Kericho, within the radius of Kericho town, usually stands under category A. So it's good to be very honest. And there stands as category C. So they are taking money from the traders here, so that at least you see that they can swap and give them the cheaper, then of course pocket other money. So that one is not acceptable. And that is what we call gross theft, a clear theft, Mr. Speaker. I have it. I took a picture of the same and I can produce. So definitely we need to be serious. I want to request that, Mr. Speaker, as I end, that the money for Kabianga, I want to tell you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to stand very firm with my people and the people of Kericho at large, that the money from Kabianga Tea Farm must be given or must be put on the table. What was the problem hiding? Why are they hiding? Control our budget, the line item exists. Mr. Speaker, there is a serious theft in our county and must be fixed. And those people who can fix this issue are the honorable MCAs. That one must be very clear. It is high time that we stand very firm and to be counted. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to end by saying that I want to applaud the members, over 31 members who are present today, to make sure that we sanitize our county and make it great once again. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, okay, I can see a lot of hands. The Honorable Chariot first because of he's a ranking member, and then I'll give a little